Hey, what's up guys, Kazooie here, and welcome to my first FIFA 20 FUT draft video on my channel. This is actually something that I want to do a lot more for FIFA 20. I sort of started off a series, I think, during FIFA 18, which was Draft to Ronaldinho, but I didn't finish it. But I really want to do like a sort of a Draft to Glory style series for FIFA 20, as I've actually been playing it a lot on the beta and also at the end of FIFA 19 and also at the capture event, where this footage is from. So yeah, as you can probably already tell, it is not going to be a live draft. I will be doing post commentary over it, where I will be playing a game as well against FUT with Dan. So in this video you can see what kind of draft I eventually went with, and you can also see various player ratings in case you haven't seen any of the ratings yet. And we do get a pretty decent draft at the end. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure to hit the notification bell for more FIFA 20 content, because it is in full swing. I've already been uploading quite a few videos from the capture event. I'm not the only one, there are a bunch of other YouTubers as well, so be sure to check them out as well. So you can see in the background that we've gone for the 4-4-1-1 formation, and the player I went with as my captain was actually Cristiano Ronaldo. Now a 93 rated player. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. He still has his 5-star skill moves though, which is great. But yeah, 93 rated. I'm not too sure why EA decided to downgrade him, in all honesty. But yeah, obviously still has the 5-star skill moves. Also, if you're interested in checking out the video, which includes all the 5-star skillers, I would suggest checking it out as well. I'll leave a link in the description down below to a playlist as well, which includes all my FIFA 20 videos, and will most likely be at the end of this video as well. So in the background you can see that we were sort of going for a Serie A team, with also slowly getting some Premier League players in the side. Now my aim was obviously just to get most players on full chemistry. You can see that Lukaku there was our center forward, and it was basically I ended up just going for a Serie A / Premier League side. I do think we have Cancelo there as the right back too. Still 4-star skills. Obviously moved to Manchester City. And I think he's one of the go-to right backs in the Premier League this year, alongside Kyle Walker. You can see right there that we do indeed get another Man City player in Laporte, who obviously would end up getting that strong link with Cancelo. You'll see the likes of Alderweireld, Jimenez, Bonucci as well, who did get a pace downgrade, I do believe. But yeah, we went with Laporte there, of course, chemistry reasons. Then onto the left back we went, actually Alexandro, the perfect player actually in that position. I was debating, should I like maybe go with Robertson or something, since he looks pretty sick as well, but obviously ended up going with Alexandro, who I think also did get a downgrade. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you think of like the general ratings that have come out so far. I think the top 100 is officially released by EA, and then all the other ratings are slowly getting released by videos such as like mine, or by websites such as FUT and FUTWiz. So yeah, there are some interesting players in who like got a downgrade. For example, Alexis Sanchez. Last year he was a walkout, and this year he's only 82 rated, which is pretty crazy. Here you can see another player who got a downgrade. Varane still looks so sick though. 85 rated, and I think he's going to be very expensive. Here we went with the silver player, obviously player that we never usually use, so I think I went with the lowest rated, or the highest rated one. End up going here with Douglas Costa, obviously another 5-star skiller in the team alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. And yeah, I would be on full chem there too, although we do lose a little bit of chemistry there with Fabian. Here you can see an ex-5-star skiller in Santi Cazorla, also another Man City player. I was on sort of a streak of just getting City players only. Like, it's actually ridiculous. This is not the final player I'll get, by the way, just to let you know. But yeah, the team so far, like I said before here, another City player in Mahrez. It was just Premier League and Serie A basically. That is the kind of mixture I was going for. The one player I really wanted to upgrade though was Di Mao. Here you can actually see Alexis Sanchez, 82 rated. Like, it's fair that he obviously got that downgrade, but yeah, I'm curious to see how he will do at Inter. Speaking of Inter, we actually do get Stefan de Vrij there, who looks pretty decent as well as a center back, but decided to replace him again with Damiao or something. I'm not sure what he is called again, but the French center back, just for chemistry purposes. We also got Dries Mertens there, who is a center forward again this year, just like his teammate. I think Insigne is also a center forward, so very similar players, very short, 4-star skill, was very agile. So I went with him as the center forward. Then the other player I went with eventually, like I was thinking of maybe going with David Silva, but then Ronaldo obviously would not be on full chemistry, so I believe I eventually went with Marcelo simply because of the 5-star skill moves. But yeah, stats-wise, Marcelo looks a little bit of a letdown as well. Like, it's a shame. Like, I remember using his, I think it was FUT birthday, or it was Carnival, I'm not too sure, the right mid version. I remember using him quite a few times, and I really enjoyed playing with him. Obviously, he's nowhere near a defender. He's just like an attacking player, basically being a left back. So yeah, hopefully they do something similar this year and maybe give Marcelo another version of that, because I don't think he will be very popular this year. Speaking of skillers, we did go with Di Maria as well. Did get a nice upgrade. Next player, yet again, 2 more City players. Like, I was not kidding. I just kept on getting City players. It was crazy. You can see Sterling there, Leroy Sané as well. I was kind of debating, should I go with Sterling or Sané? Like, Sterling obviously would be a player I could have as a starter. But yeah, I really wanted to try Mahrez as well. So I think I did end up going with Sterling. You can see right there. And then the final player I went with was going to be, I think, Quincy Promes. Obviously another 5-star skiller in the team. Here you can see Samir Nasri, who now moved to Anderlecht in the Belgian league. And yeah, Promes, like I've said this in the 5-star skiller video, I think he's like one of the best players to have when it comes to starting starter teams. He has like 79 shooting, 79 passing, and then I think 91 dribbling. I think pretty high dribbling as well, or 91 pace and pretty high dribbling as well. You notice there's 2 that we do get Nesta as the manager. I've noticed that there are actually quite a few new managers in Ultimate Team which are already icons. I noticed Hernan Crespo as well, which is pretty funny. So yeah, maybe they were there last year too, I'm not too sure. But something that is also new for FIFA 20 is that you always have to have a manager in your team. Like, you can't play without. It was obviously normal in FUT Draft, but yeah, it's something that was never there, I do believe, with the normal matches, like 1 single matches or FUT champs. You just need to have a manager there you just need to have a manager there all the time, which is yeah, a bit strange. Not too sure why they did it, but maybe they'll do something cool with it this year, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the team I ended up going with, 186 rated. And like I've said before, we are actually playing my fellow good friend FUT with Dan. So yeah, we will move on to the gameplay right now. So then guys, here we go into the first and only game for this video, unfortunately, since it's very difficult to actually find opponents at capture events when it comes to FUT drafts. But yeah, my opponent FUT was Dan. You can see that he was rocking the 4-3-2-1 formation. One of my favorite formations actually in the game, and he was rocking some skillers in the team too, likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Douglas Costa, and also the 2 newly transferred Dutch players in Frankie de Jong and also Matthijs de Ligt, who now obviously plays for Juventus. So went into this match, and I do believe that this was actually one of the first games I played. I think the very first game I played was the video against the Swayback, where I tested out João Felix. It was a squad builder. In case you haven't seen it, again, check it out. Link will be in the description down below. There should be like a playlist of all the videos that I recorded at the capture event, and also obviously we'll add more videos from it. And yeah, this was, I think, the match that I played afterwards. So I was still very, very like looking to see what the gameplay was like. It's obviously really slow compared to 19. The demo is out for you guys too, so you guys should be able to play the game. Obviously, this was played online on like a dedicated server, I do believe. So online gameplay and offline gameplay is always different, but it gives you kind of a feel on what FIFA 20 will be like. And you can just let me know in the comments down below what you think of it personally. Like I've said, it's very slow, but I think as soon as you get used to it, you will actually start liking it a lot more compared to when you probably first start the game, or maybe some of you actually already really like the game. You can see as well that it is currently 1-1. I started off with a pretty decent goal with Ronaldo using the lateral heel to heel. And as I said before in numerous amount of videos, it's one of my favorite skill moves in this year's game. I'm planning on making a most effective tutorial as well, most effective skill moves tutorial. But I'm kind of waiting to give you guys better clips of situations where I play against people online, basically against humans, instead of just the AI. I think it's kind of pointless making a most effective skills tutorial by just doing skills against the AI. It doesn't really work that well, does it? So yeah, as I said, 1-1. I think Foden actually did score a pretty decent goal too with some skill moves. I think a lac roqueta to a heel to heel. Still changed. Like, you can still change skill moves. There are, I think a couple of examples in this particular match as well, where you see that as soon as you do the third skill move, the ball just goes further away from the player. And I got told that the error on basic skill moves isn't as big as it is on, let's say, a Elastico or maybe another skill move that is like higher in the ranks. But in this version, I didn't notice there was still a lot of error on like some of the basic skill moves, like the Ronaldo chop, the drag back as well, which is kind of messed up in this build. Like, you couldn't do it as soon as you pulled off another skill move, like a ball roll to a drag back, for example, is like a combo that I use a lot. You couldn't really pull it off as effectively, and yeah, things like this is why we usually go to capture events and to Gamescom, just to give like feedback to the devs as well, to prevent things like that coming into the game or being in the game when the game is actually launched. So yeah, hopefully that is fixed. There's also another clip which I'll show to you guys. I hopefully like in a few minutes, where you can actually see a skill move. I think the drag back again, that is like completely messed up. It's literally like, you will see it in a second when it shows up anyway. But this could have actually been a really nice run with Mertens. I'm still kind of gutted that I didn't just smash it into the top corner, because it was actually a really nice run. But yeah, in my personal opinion on skill moves is that, like, a lot of people always say that skill moves are not really as effective as they were the year before, and that's something that comes back every single year. But you've seen like plenty of gameplay videos already from myself, and skill moves are just still really effective, and that's mainly because defending has actually turned down a lot compared to 19, where you literally were able to like select a midfielder and let the AI defend for you. In FIFA 20, it's a lot different, and that's something that I noticed straight away too. Like, I'm a player where I like rush towards my opponents a lot, so I set a lot of pressure on them, and that opens up a lot of gaps, and that's something that my opponent in FIFA 20 could take a lot of advantage of. So I sort of need to change up my kind of defensive style as well. I do believe that this is the goal. No, this is not the goal actually. Well, actually, I think this is the goal that I was talking about, something that was kind of messed up with the skill. I think you can see right here that the ball is mid-air, and he pulled off a drag back with Ronaldo, and it worked out fine. The ball did go through his body, so things like this is why we play like early versions of FIFA, to notice this kind of stuff and obviously let EA know. I did let the devs know. Hopefully it's fixed. I've already seen plenty of clips from the demo where players get like launched over the pitch, like flying over the pitch. It's still a very early build, I think, as well. The demo, I think it is a better build though, like a more recent build than the beta was. But obviously I played a more recent build than the demo was. So yeah, please let me know your thoughts about FIFA 20 just in general in the comment section down below. I'm very curious to see what you guys actually think about the game. Myself, I'm actually really liking it so far. Hopefully it won't be changed much compared to when the full game obviously launches, because that's usually the case. Hopefully they don't really change it up that much. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys a lot for watching. As I said before, I want to do this more often, like drafts and stuff. So if you have any like cool series ideas, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below as well. Anyway, that's the end. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.